Okay, I feel like it's been a minute. Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. So sorry for not posting, but I have a new uploading schedule because of school. So if you didn't see my message on the community tab on my page, I'm gonna be posting every Thursday at 12:30 p.m. EST time. So yeah, I have been basically swamped with school stuff this past week, so I didn't have any time to film or edit because obviously school comes first for me and I really want to get good grades, and that's very important to me. So yeah, that's the little update. Today we're gonna be talking about all the books that I want to read this September. So we are getting into the fall and I cannot wait. I still have so many summer vibes books that I haven't read, and I'm obviously gonna read them, but these are the books that I chose to read this month. So I have 12 books that I want to share with you today. We're already a week into September, so I already read Daisy Jones and the Six, which I loved. I did a reading vlog for this book. If you want to go watch it, I have it on my channel. You can look over here. But yeah, I loved this book so much. It's so 70s vibes. I love the format of this book. Obviously, it's a 5 out of 5 stars. If you want to hear more about this book, go watch that reading vlog because I tell all the details there. So after Daisy Jones and the Six, I actually started, continued, because this book I had started a few months ago and never finished. So I don't know why, but I'm such a mood reader. So I started Crush, which is the second book from the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. And this book is huge. It's chunky, it's huge. And if you don't know what the first book is about, it's basically fantasy with vampires and werewolves and all that kind of stuff, and they're other creatures. So it's actually very fun, very fast paced. I love the ending for Crave, which was the first book, and I already started this book. I'm on page 173, and I was thinking about making a reading vlog for this book, but I honestly didn't want to do a reading vlog for this book because I know it's gonna take me a while to read, so I didn't want to commit to a long video because kind of gets confusing for me. I am loving this book so much. There are a lot of things going on literally in the first 10 pages, which I love, but keep in mind that it is a YA book, so it's not new adult. Okay, so because I'm such a mood reader and I know I'm not gonna finish this book till probably mid-September or October, I started another book. So I actually started Twisted Love by Anna Huang, and I am buddy reading this with Larissa. If you don't know Larissa, what are you doing? You need to go follow her on TikTok. She is so funny. I love her so much. Her videos make my day. We're actually buddy reading this at the same time, so we're both on chapter 8, and the guy in this book. So basically this book has two tropes. So it has the brother's best friend and then grumpy sunshine, which those two tropes are the perfect combination. Those are my favorite, and I am loving this book. It's perfect. This book is perfect. I know I'm gonna love it. And Larissa, if you're watching this, thank you so much for reading this with me because I just need to get my emotions out while reading this book. But yeah, that is the third book that I'm currently reading. Okay, so now to actually talk about the books that I haven't read and I'm gonna be reading this month. So first of all, I have 4 books that I was sent by authors, which I am so excited to read. I really like discovering new authors and supporting new authors. So let's talk about those books. The first book is 7 Dirty Secrets by Natalie D. Richards. This book was sent to me by Sourcebooks Fire, but this is very I Know What You Did Last Summer vibes. It's a thriller with mystery. I'm gonna read the back of the book. So the back of the book, this part, it's so intriguing. So I know 7 secrets. 1 caused the fall, 1 did nothing, 1 saw it all, 1 didn't care, 1 used their head, 1 played the hero, and 1 was left for dead. I love that. This is so intriguing. I cannot wait to read this. Halloween is coming up soonish, and this is gonna be a perfect book for it. Like, I cannot wait. So then I got another book which is named The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin, and first of all, I love this cover so much. Like, this is so beautiful, and you guys, you need to see like the inside of the book, like the cover, like the actual. Tell me this isn't beautiful, come on. Okay, so when the book arrived, it arrived in like a box, a beautiful box with like a lot of goodies, and it had like a little paper which explained a little bit about the book, and it says, a bisexual witch and soft boy botanist find love as they try to prevent the end of the world. And I don't know, it gives me like female, like badass female character vibes, which I love. So I cannot wait to read this. Okay, so next, V. Keeland sent me her book, The Invitation, and I was so shocked. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to read this book. Obviously, it's like a romance. It's a new adult romance, and I cannot wait to read it. I have heard so many great things about this author and her books, and they do not disappoint. So it's given me like a lot of like twisted vibes, and I haven't even read it, but it's giving me those vibes. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the back of the book. It says, the first time I met Hudson Rothschild, sorry, like I don't know how to pronounce that, was at a wedding. I'd received an unexpected invitation to one of the swankiest venues in the city. Hudson was a groomsman and quite possibly the most gorgeous man I'd ever laid eyes on. He asked me to dance and our chemistry was off the charts. This is honestly giving me like the On Honeymooner vibes now. I love this. I'm so excited. Then the last book that I was sent was from a author named D. Eric Makrans. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, your last name. But actually, this book was made into a movie, like a Hollywood movie. Like, isn't that so cool? So this book is The Reincarnationist Papers. So when the author reached out to me and like gave me like a little synopsis of the book, I was like, yes, I just need to read this book. Yes. And the movie is called Infinite, if you want to go like Google it, because I know I did. I watched the trailer and it looks good. So I'm gonna read the back of the book a little bit so you kind of know what the book is about. Evan Michael struggles with being different, with having the complete memories of two other people who lived sequentially before him. He fights loneliness and believes he is unique until he meets Poppy. She recognizes his struggle because she is like him, except that she is much older, remembering 7 consecutive lives. She's like a part of like a secret society of people like her and him, which they like remember their past lives. I cannot wait to read this book. I think it's gonna be a fun time. Okay, so those were all the books that were sent to me. Now let's get on to the books that I bought but I want to read. So I have 3 like contemporary romances and then like fantasy romances. So I really want to read The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. Obviously, you probably know about this book. People say it's so good, and it's like those books that have like a discreet cover, but they're like the opposite, so I cannot wait to read this book. I actually have the whole series, so I need to start. If you don't know, this book has 2 more books, which is The Bright Test and then The Heart Principle. Next we have by Christina Lauren, Love in Other Words. I don't think I have to like explain why I want to read this book like right now. This is that kind of book that I haven't heard anything bad about it. Like literally, I haven't seen one person talk bad about this book. Everyone says this book is a masterpiece. It's giving me Colleen Hoover vibes because for me, Colleen Hoover is the queen of good books. I love Christina Lauren. I have read other books from her and I cannot wait to read this book because of the hype. Okay, next book is actually a book that I had to buy again because I had a little incident with Ricochet by Kristen Becker Ritchie. If you haven't seen my TikTok, it was a while ago, honestly, so probably you didn't see it, but my sister's dog literally chewed up my book. Like, the sides were all chewed up like this. On the inside, the pages were It was a disaster. I cried. I honestly cried because I was like so in shock. The book was on a freaking table, like high ass table. And I was like, she's not gonna get there. Well, she did. I was really upset, but I got a new one. It's honestly very short, so I need to start reading this book because there are like 10 books in the series. If you don't know, this book is part of the like Addicted. Well, this book is part of the Addicted series, but you can read it with like the Addicted / Calloway Sister series. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna leave the reading order here if you want to read those books. Okay, so let's go to the fantasy kind of books. So I have 2 books that I want to read this month. So actually I started From Blood and Ash. I started it a while ago and I never finished it, and it's really chunky, so I want to finish it. I really want to finish it because I honestly want to like it. Like, I want to read the whole series. I want to like it. So I'm giving it a shot. I hope I like it, and yeah. And, drum rolls please, the last book that I want to read this month is To Kill a Kingdom. This is another popular booktok book, so you probably know about this book already. And you probably already read it, so I'm always late to trends. It's so frustrating, but I'm here. I'm gonna read it. I have heard like a lot of mixed reviews for this book. Like, some people comment on my videos that that's the best book ever, and then other people are like, no, like no. And well, I'm just gonna see if I like it. So I hope I do. So you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope I didn't talk too much. I feel like it's gonna be a good reading month. I am a little bit swamped with school, but I think I'm gonna get organized and it's all gonna work out. So if you want to see more book videos every week, make sure to subscribe down below because I'm gonna make videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye. You with flowers in your hand, you were dancing with your headphones on, didn't care that everyone was watching you.